Let's learn more.
Let's learn more.
Let's learn more with Liberty.
In 1954, the United States Supreme Court heard a case called Brown versus Board of Education, which would go down as a landmark decision in the American Civil Rights Movement. The court's decision partially overruled the prior holding in Plessy versus Ferguson from 1896, which held that racial segregation did not violate the Constitution. However, with Brown versus Board of Education, the Supreme Court unanimously decided that separation is inherently unequal, and thus segregated public spaces were in violation of the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. This was particularly important for America's schools, which were mostly segregated by race at the time, and Black children were not always given the same learning opportunities as white children. However, just because the Supreme Court declared this unconstitutional, that didn't mean that all segregation immediately went away. These laws needed people to actually put them into effect, and one such person was Ruby Bridges. Ruby Bridges was a 6-year-old girl who decided that she wanted to have the same educational opportunities as white children. In 1960, Ruby entered an all-white elementary school escorted by federal marshals. Protesters stood outside and shouted at her because this was the first time a Black student went to a previously all-white school. Ruby was not welcomed at her new school, and she often found herself eating lunch alone, and only one teacher was willing to be kind to her. Although it was a difficult experience for her, Ruby played an enormous role in ending segregation in schools and opening the door to equal education for all America's children, regardless of their skin color.